First for the Hornets, and then for the Denver Nuggets. Then it's Fresh, and it's Gordon in at the power forward position. Here's Murray. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
A good way to get things started here.
It's always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw this game. Denver on D. It's a 3-point game. Back to Williams. Rosa pulls it up. No good on his first attempt of the game.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Murray, good.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
You know, the high-octane offense and the up-tempo brand of basketball the Nuggets played really was quite effective in being able to kind of dominate Eastern Conference teams.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Knocked away. Pushing it up. Here's Fresh. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy a 2 points as you could ask for.
Charlotte making a switch here. 41 seconds left to play in the first. Well, and back to the Nuggets. They did well against the East, as you alluded to, Clark. They were 19-11, Steve, against the conference as a whole.
Well, that's right where they wanted to be record-wise, Kevin. And even though the Nuggets got out and ran, you know, they could actually still play with a physicality as well when they went up against the East. So they did pretty well. They swept the entire Central Division, and they were the only team to go undefeated against an individual division all last year.
Kupchis, defended by Caldwell Pope. Rosa. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, we'll see if that shot breaks things open a little bit. It's been a slow start.
Hopefully that gets them on the right track here, Steve.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Here's Fresh. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You gotta like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Down low, and finished off by Porter.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Now off the inbound. He squares up and sinks it. 5 points in the game.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Taken away. Kupchis. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdowns. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
Pass to Richards. Kupchis, shot clock at 6. No good. That would have tied it. Smith against Porter. Feeds it to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Porter. Green kicks to Porter. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on.
And the whistle blows. He decides to foul intentionally for some reason. Odd.
I'm not sure why you would foul right there, Kevin. That's obviously not the smart thing to do, so a mistake there.
Rosa, and the Hornets miss again. Here's Fresh. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
How about that one?
Now, presented by Sprint.
Happy to.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter as we get going. Really an incredible game so far from Fresh.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is, and he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Ben McLemore grew up in poverty in the tough town of Wellston, Missouri, near St. Louis. A tiny house with up to 15 people under one roof. At times, no food, no heat. A single mother working nights to provide. And before his senior year, his high school shuttered for good. Basketball was his one escape. He said, quote, if you say you're from Wellston, they give you that look. It's just the reputation. It's a hard place to live and grow. But he says even now that he's made it out, I'm never going to forget Wellston. I was born and raised there. It's my heart and my pride. I'm going to give back. I want to build it back to how it was. Guys, what an extraordinary story.
An amazing story. And Doris, good thing it had a happy end. Thank you. Offensive rebound, Williams. Knocks it loose. Kupchis. Back to Williams. Tries yet again, and he connects with the jumper. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. The pass to Fresh. Inside. Here's Jukic. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Here's Fresh. Murray, good. 6 points for him.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Gets the bucket. The Nuggets leading by 9. Passes to Fresh. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. The feed now to Hayward. Pass to Washington. And stolen by Gordon. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Here's Fresh. Here's Jukic. Gordon. A second chance effort, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Oh, man, he's on the highlight reel every night, and if you're guarding the rim defensively and he's coming at you, look out.
And he can wipe that offensive glass too, Steve. I mean, he turns a whole lot of misses into makes.
So it's the Hornets now, down by 15. To the middle, here's Caldwell Pope. Shot's good.
It seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Here is Hayward. Kupchus. He passes to Washington. No good on the three.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Hayward. Pass to Smith. Can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jacks up a three. Another three for Denver.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Three-pointer, Hayward, and that one's good.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Another three for Denver.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere has been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
That's tipped. Kupchus. And that misses everything.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. How much to be critical of it?
Let me know.